Welcome, parents. I am Miss Moore. I am your student's math teacher for this semester. Sorry that I cannot be with you tonight, but this is a pre-recorded video. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I will respond to them as soon as possible. My office hours are Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:15, or your student is welcome to schedule an appointment with me if that time does not work for them. Remember that your student does have a 30-minute period dedicated to their class only every day before class or after class, depending on which period they're in. And they can come into the live session that we normally have for class. It's the same link as class time, and they can ask questions one-on-one. They can share their screen if needed and get some questions answered, or if they just want help with working out some extra practice problems, that is what that time is for. They are welcome to come in and ask questions every day during that time. Some things that I ask your student to do during class is follow some best practices by muting their mics and turning off their cameras as soon as they join in, so that they are not a distraction to other students, especially if they come late. Class will start exactly at the live time because I do have a lot of material to cover, and I do want to make sure that I can answer questions during class. I do give them a lot of chances to use the chat feature in class and ask them to post their questions there. Myself, my teacher cadets, and my ICR teachers all help answer those questions, or I use them as a feedback to get a response to what we are working on in class. As soon as this video is over, I will ask that you exit so that the next class can come in. And if you do have anything you need, please contact me directly for anything confidential about your student or anything that you would like to share with me. Some ways you can help your student be successful is to check Canvas for information, put assignments on a calendar, put weekly assignments on a whiteboard, just kind of writing those due dates for them. Have a plan for your student to follow if they are absent. I will post the notes at the end of every day that are filled in with the information we covered that day. Encourage the student to communicate with me directly via independent learning time, that time before or after class, or via email. Check Power Schools regularly to see if work is missing, and ask your student a lot of questions to get answers confirmed by having them show you. I will show you some of what their calendar looks like for their class and where you can see some of the assignments that they have. Here you can see a screen grab of the calendar that I do have on my Canvas page for each unit. It will be updated as we move through the units, but this is just kind of an idea so you can see what we're covering when, and homework and such that is due is in the rightmost column. If you want to keep up with what is due, you can see these assignments in Delta Math, and it will show you the grade that your student has. They will also be entered into Power Schools as soon as the due date arrives. Some materials they will need for class, and I have spoken to them about this: a computer to access Canvas. While it is okay to access it on your phone, it is actually much better seen from a computer. They do need a binder because we do have notes packets. If you have not picked those up from the school, please contact the school and they will get you the information about when you can pick those up. If they pick up the packets from me, they are already hole punched, but if they do need to print them from home, you will need a hole punch just so they don't kind of lose the pages. If they also don't have a hole punch, they can just put them in a pocket. They will need some graph paper for some practice graphing. You can easily print that offline. Lined paper for notes or for extra practice that they need to do that they may not have enough space on the actual sheet of paper. Colored pencils are helpful because of some of the things we do have multiple steps. Then it does help to label them in colored pencils. And a graphing calculator. This can also be checked out from the school. If you contact the front office about it, they can get you that information. I also want to talk to you about how your student's grade will be calculated. Major assignments like tests or large projects will be 40% of their grade. Minor assignments like quizzes and small one-day assignments will be 25% of their grade, and digital activities such as Delta Math or their Canvas orientation or things that are solely online will be 20% of their grade, and a graded practice or written homework will be 15%. And what that'll be is something that I have assigned to them that they will need to write out and show me their work, take a picture of it, and send it back to me for submission, and I will grade it for correctness, and that will be 15% of their grade. These will not be done until after they really do understand the material that we're doing. It's just kinda give them a check of what they do and don't know before the quizzes and tests.